Hi there, I'm Marco Mendes. I'm from Colombia, but I have been living in Perth, Western Australia since 2013.
My name is Edwin Mendoza, and I want to tell you my story about my baldness. It all started maybe in my mid-30s. I started just having the little gaps, and then it went all the way up to all this region, and it started being a little bit patchy and looking funny.
Because I have, since the end of my 20s, I had been a little bit, started my baldness. I was feeling like, uncomfortable because of that. But I've been researching for many years, putting and doing some treatments, putting some gel and things that can help me to grow my, my hair. However, it hasn't been, I hasn't got the results that I want to. That was why I was researching with my friend, and he introduced me. Somebody has came to QHT India, and he has, good results because he came 1 year ago and he was bald, and now he has a pretty good, nice hair. And I'm very happy being here because the people from QHT pick us up from the airport, help us with all the documentation and everything that we require. We had made many questions about how is that gonna be the procedure, how is the cost, how is gonna be everything here. I had feel, very comfortable because they have answered everything, and I feel that the best way to go through this procedure is just sleep for a bit, feel comfortable, and go through, follow all the instructions that they're gonna give it to me. I will let you know how I'm going with the procedure. Just keep watching this video, and then you can see how I'm going, how I'm gonna be after. And I'm sure, and 100% sure that that's gonna be amazing. You will see me with a lot of hair.
I made the decision at home to just inquire and research about some type of help, and the surgery was the best option for me. I live in Perth, Western Australia. I'm originally from Colombia, and pretty much Australia is far from everywhere. So I researched a couple of clinics in Turkey, which is a mecca for hair loss surgery. What I didn't know back then was that in India, they have actually the most advanced procedures for this type of surgery. Across my research, I came with 2 different clinics in Turkey. My biggest concern with them were the very high prices they charged me at the start, and then how much they reduced with time, which led me to think maybe they were just trying to put their hand in my pocket. I also had a friend who had previously been a patient for QHT, and his change was dramatic, from being as bald as me to actually going into a very nice mane of hair. I am very much looking forward to my procedure tomorrow and on the subsequent days, and rest assured I will come back after the procedure and I will tell you everything, how has it gone, regarding pain, regarding time, regarding service, regarding how the team at QHT keeps treating me. I am excited, and I will come back with all those answers for you. Keep tuned. I will come back to chat more about this. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm back after the post-chirurgical, yes, I feel happier when I see my head. Okay, the doctor has asking me to care of myself, how to take the medication, how to care myself, how to take all the medicines, and then I have to follow them, every time that we require. While the process, sometimes when I feel a little bit of pain, I ask the doctor, and the doctor straight away put me more anesthetic, local anesthetic, which helped me to, keep going in the process. I was sleeping a lot of time, the majority of the time actually, but because I feel more comfortable, like just closing the eyes and sleep. And yes, all the people, all the doctors, nurses, they were very kind with me. And they always ask me if I wanna use the toilet, if I wanna eat anything, if I require anything. The doctor told me how to, do care of my head. One of the main things is just spray the saline every 30 minutes. It's very important, to grow out the hair, to keep it wet. The other thing is just in the donor area, we got a cream. I got a cream, and I have to put it in the donor area to avoid an infection or anything. And the other important thing is just to have the medicine on time. Yes, day, midday, and night time, following all the instructions and recommendations as per the doctor said. I recommend you 100% QHT because it's not only because of my experience, but also my friend's experience. One of my friends came last year, and then he was completely bald. And then 1 year after, he was with a good hair, and he's good looking now. That's why, I was researching different clinics in Turkey, in India, in different places around the world. But QHT, it looks like they are very professional. They are very good people, very kind people, and they are very professional doing the transplant, doing the job. That's why I'm very happy with QHT. I recommend you to come here. Thank you, QHT, for all the processes, for all the journey. I recommend you 100% to come here and to research and come to QHT. I will send QHT how it's gonna be my grow up of the hair and the process. Yes, I'll send them some pictures and you will see that. Thank you.
Well, I told you I would be back, and I am back with the rest of my story of how the procedure went with QHT. So, my procedure was a rather long one. As you could have seen on the first couple videos, I was rather bold. That meant that my procedure had to take place over 2 days. The communication prior to was excellent. They asked me what to eat, what to avoid, how to organize myself for the procedure. And then on day one, they started very early. I arrived at the clinic at 8 a.m. By 8:30, they had already started punching and doing the first process, however technicality it is called. The first day was, as mentioned, long, but I never felt concerned. I never felt like I didn't have any piece of information that I needed. I had all the breaks I needed, be it toilet breaks or water breaks, even food breaks, because the procedure was long. First day, because of my baldness, we went for around 10 hours. That means I had to stop plenty of times for toilet breaks and etc. as mentioned. But the most important thing was every time I needed something like a blanket or I was too uncomfortable because of course lying down you get to be sore. I could ask the team to stop and they would let me stand up, stretch out, and get back into it again. The other very interesting thing was the doctors were with me all the time. They were asking me how I was feeling, if I needed more medicine for pain. They were also asking me about whether I was comfortable or not. But the most important thing was they were very informative and communicative. They would tell me at every step what was going to be next. Okay, now we're going to start with the extraction. You need about 5,500 grafts. We're going to do 3,000 to start off with. We're going to start with the implantation. How do you feel? Do you want to make a break now? Do you want to juice? Are you okay with pain? Is it hurting? Do you need more medicine? They never left my side. I felt cared, I felt supported, and I never had the time to even be scared or to wonder what was going on, because they were telling me step by step what was happening. At the end of day one, they did a record number of grafts with me. They did 4,000 grafts in one session. That, of course, depends on the patient, how tolerant they are to pain. Having said that, pain is very minimal. Discomfort exists, but pain is very minimal. As mentioned, doctors are all the time asking you how you're feeling, if you feel that you need more support with pain control. So after the 4,000 grafts for day one, we were still missing 1,500 for day two. They were, well, this is it. It's going to be crazy to attempt at going for the rest of them. Let's break, have a proper meal, go to the hotel, rest up, come refreshed tomorrow. They gave me my medicine. They told me what I needed to do at the hotel to spray the area where the procedure took place. They picked me up on day two at 10 a.m. By 10:30, I was already in the room, ready to start my second day procedure. It went way faster compared to day one. Of course, it was a breeze. Same topics covered. This is what we're going to do. This is the number we're going to cover. The expected time we're going to take is this much. So communication information was prime, really prime. And I am super happy this happened. And it is, the doctor came to see me and she was, well, we're finished. This is how you're looking like. But before you go anywhere, let me have a proper look. So the main doctor made me lie down again. She had a proper look at my procedure. And she asked me, do you think you can take another 30 minutes? And look, in all honesty, I was tired. But I asked why. And she said, currently, your density is X number, a really good density, but I wanted to make it greater, bigger, better. So it really looks like, it's your natural hair, you've got no gaps in it. And I had to say yes. Of course, I said yes. Yeah, happy for the next 30 minutes. She went out the room and the people doing the procedure came back in and started filling in those little gaps that the doctor had seen and providing me with a much better look and with the density that I really wanted to get out of it. Because one thing I didn't want to have was that sort of hair transplant where you can see the white in between your hairs. I wanted a full mane of hair, and that's what they gave me. As soon as that last bit, density increase bit was finished, they gave me medicine, they gave me food, and they took me out for photos. After 2 days of procedure, I thought I was going to be smashed, tired, in pain, upset. I wasn't. I haven't had the time, and you cannot see it, but I'll take a photo of it so the guys can add it to the video. I started buying shoes for my kids. I started buying an extra bag that I'm going to need because of the things that I bought, gifts to take back home. So in all honesty, it was a great experience from start to end. I was never too tired, never too upset, never in pain, never uncomfortable. I even had the energy to go shopping after the procedure finished. Just to finish this video, I want to say something. I understand this is a hard decision. There's thousands and thousands of clinics you can go to. There's clinics in Turkey, There's clinics in South America, in Brazil, everywhere. I myself am from South America. I decided, luckily, to come to India for it because one of my friends came here and his results were amazing. And I am so happy I did it. Not because I got to learn about the culture and the country, but because the survey was so professional, so great, and the result was so good. I will be posting the pictures of after my surgery. I cannot take my hat off right now because we're in a public area and you shouldn't, but they've taken all the photos. Hopefully they add them to the video. It looks amazing. It's going to be great. If you have any doubts, they are not well founded. Come to India, come to the clinic, have your procedure done. I know you won't regret it. I am super happy with it. I wanted to tell you something that I didn't mention in the other videos, and is when I came in the plane from Perth to Kuala Lumpur and Kuala Lumpur to Delhi, I caught something. I caught a virus. I fell sick. I suffer of asthma. And when I came here, this team is so professional. They didn't let me go into surgery straight away. They took me to hospital. They took me to a pulmonologist that assessed my case. They sent me new medicines, antibiotics, nebulizations, and some other puffers, different to the ones I was using. At every minute, I had someone from the clinic with me. There was not a second that I didn't have a person next to me telling me what to do, supporting me, because I don't speak Hindi. I'm from South America. I live in Australia. But they were with me all the time. The doctor asked me to wait for 3 days for them to clear me for my surgery. And I asked this team, just let me sign a waiver. I just want to get it done. They were so professional. They said, no, you have to be cleared by the doctor. On the 3rd day, the doctor finally cleared me, but that was not enough. The team also wanted an anesthetist. Sorry, English is my second language. The anesthetist to clear me. So he took me to the clinic's anesthetist, and I had probably a 30-minute interview with her, right? She asked me which medicines I was taking, history, full report. Finally, they cleared me, and that's why it took me a little bit longer to sit down and start my procedure. They helped me change my flights. They helped me change my hotel. They looked after me when I was I was never in the clinic overnight, but when I was doing my appointments in the clinic, they were all the time with me. I really want you to feel safe. This is an important decision. Coming to India is a decision that's gonna change your life for good. I was sick here. If you ever, God forbid, fall sick here, rest assured, you will be cared for. People will be with you at every step, and they will only let you do the procedure if they're 100% certain you can do it. That's it for this little clip. I just wanted to say that because it's really important to me as a person with a little bit of overweight or more than a little bit and asthma. It's important to feel that you are cared for when you are overseas, and that's what I had with this team. Thank you very much for listening to me and for joining me in my trip of getting a new hair, and I hope you decide for the best and for the most bang for buck, value for money. You will find it here. Thank you very much. See you later.
Hello friends, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please like this video, share and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you will get update on every video.